So, Mr. J.D. Delay, I have a question. Now, I know you have a lot on your plate, things like kicking it with jelly rolls, so you probably, or maybe, might not see this. But you do know a lot about the law and you've been through a lot. You've been through way more than I have. I've only got a 3 year sentence under my belt. I killed it all, lost my good time, yes, all that. So I've been through a few things. But when somebody gets into a domestic dispute, right, man versus woman, the woman, military trained, shoots him in the gut, claims self defense with no bodily injury or harm to her, doesn't get arrested the first day. Days later, the man dies, right? How does that normally work? I understand you can't tell me how it for sure works, but I would like to get an opinion from somebody who I know is smart, who I know does their research, and your content is always on point. The guy's name that died is Gary Clayton. He died in Danville, Kentucky. Helen Doms was the one who shot him. She was an older lady, but she was like built up. You know what I mean? Like he was 6 something, she wasn't small. And 2 days before this happened, she made a big Facebook post about how this guy was the love of her life, how he wasn't like anybody in her past, how he was so protective of her, never hurt her, all these things, right? Basically saying he was one hell of a man. 2 days later, she shoots him and claims self-defense. And the whole time he was in a coma, so he couldn't talk. He couldn't, speak up for himself and say, like, no, this is what happened. They were, I guess, waiting on him to wake up. But not even his niece, who lives beside me, has heard anything. And he lived right beside me. So I'm just confused. And I was just wondering if you get the time, maybe, and you're bored, and you can have a break from your great life with Jax, because I get it, you probably are loving life right now. But I'd just like some advice or some opinions, and if you could, I'd appreciate it. Thanks.